Nice job in this film.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, you see films and you go in with a preconceived idea. My first idea when I saw this film, this is a real high concept movie. It might be a labor. It might work. I don't know. I thought it was just drop-dead funny. And work. You know, you hope for films to work.
Yeah.
Have you seen it all the way through?
Yeah. In fact, last night was the first time that I had seen. What we've got now is like about 85% of it, completed. I mean, there's still some rough edges, but this is close. And
you're in a lot of frames of this film.
Yeah, and they're big frames.
Well, they make fun of that, but it's the character. It's fun.
Yeah, I know. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just a workman, bringing my little suit with me.
What jumps out and pleases you the most?
I think what pleases me the most about the film is the fact that you have reawakened the Warner Brothers pantheon of cartoon characters in a contemporary way, and that they're back. Because I loved the Looney Tunes as a kid, and as an adult, I sneak watched them. I was watching them earlier today. My favorite one with the Bugs Bunny and the Bull. Musically, I loved that one. And
musically, they're great.
Yeah. And you get to hear a lot of musical pieces as an adult. You go, hey, I didn't know that was in that cartoon. I learned about I listened to Marriage of Figaro on Looney Tunes cartoons.
So you grew up on that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I really was raised on that. So the idea of doing, everybody says, well, doing a movie with Michael Jordan, and I went, yeah, and the Looney Tunes.
and Bugs and the Martian.
Yeah,
and the little mouse and all that.
No, that was the best. I mean, I love when, you dig up characters that you don't think about that were part of that world that just, show up.
And this has nothing to do with this, but the day that Mel Blanc died, that was just one sad day. And I remember that they took that full-page ad out in Variety and the New York Times that showed all the characters with their head bowed and that microphone standing there. But
it's like I'm like playing the Don McLean song. The day that Bye Bye Miss American Pie. It's like the day the music died. But
that's come back strong, and the voices now are still strong.
Well, the challenge is you had one man with one timbre that went throughout with variances in the voices, but the comic timing was the same for each one because it's his timing. Seeing a world of those characters where they are all individual is different, but it allows them to have their own personal characters too. And in the coming generations, that will be, you won't be able to imagine it from before that time. It's just the way it happens. It's hard to make the adjustment, but then you're listening to Bugs and Daffy going at it, and you think, this is Bugs and Daffy.
So what did you teach Michael Jordan about acting?
I taught him that if I can do it, he can do it.
We're all bozos on this bus.
First of all, the qualifications for film actor, I've never seen them written down.
Right.
I've seen, some people who should have had their licenses revoked. And I don't think Michael should have his revoked. I think that he approached the work seriously, and he is relaxed, concentrated, and charismatic.
He is charismatic.
And, what more do you need? I mean, I don't think people are going to be like yawning and looking away when he's on screen.
Well, they put him in a position to win.
Yeah.
In this film, they really did.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my really tough question. Yes. Raise your hand if you asked Michael Jordan for an autograph. Very good. Very good.
It's my intention to work with big people. I leave them alone. And now I'm very proud of myself now. And, like a few months from now, when I think of those basketballs and the fact that I could have gotten a new car.
It's tough being a teen idol. Nice job.